Woo wee. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I am your host, Steven. Um, I'm a little under the weather right now, so please bear with me in terms of how I may sound or anything of that nature, juncture. Just the way that I sound right now. Just bear with me on that, please. Okay, because I got kind of sick. Not really sick, but just kind of sick. I got kind of sick. Kind of sick. Not a lot of sick, just kind of sick. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep on saying I'm kind of sick. Just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. So, please bear with me on that front. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather. Um, yeah, my hair is a mess. My voice is kind of cracky and squeaky. So please bear with me. I am not feeling that good. So please bear with me right now as we get through this segment of this show called En-Syte. Okay, so yeah, it has some snow out here unexpectedly. Well, not unexpectedly. It is the winter time, and just how much we love the snow, especially when it comes out of nowhere and you're not ready for it, and you have to drive in it, and your city don't know how to salt and plow or be prepared for when snow falls. So you just sliding all over the place, which is real freaking annoying. But yeah, other than that, nothing too much wrong with it, nothing at all. But it cleared up same day. There's still some out there, but it's not on the roads, which is great. Yeah. So pretty much all in all, decent day, right? So you and your boy go to the islands and come back with that package just nasty. Hey, look, I didn't think I was going to get sick, but it caught up to me. It caught up to me. I mean, I don't know how. Maybe me going back to work, it didn't caught up to me, or something like that. Hey, Shantae, sweetie, how you doing, baby? Um, it caught up to me. I don't know, but yeah, I'm a little under the weather again. Like the first time, my body was just hurting real bad. My body was just kind of sore. It wasn't bad to the point I couldn't get up and move, but I was like, it was like bad. And now all of a sudden, now yeah, I got the scratchy throat, and I got a runny nose. But it's whatever. What up, Cuzzo? What's up, Bloogie? How you doing? So yeah, so pretty much I was going to do an episode today about it's going to be about mama's boys, daddy's girls, that kind of thing. But somebody came to me just yesterday. I think it was yesterday, and thought it would be a good idea if I change it a little bit. Because all the times I do these episodes, I always ask you all questions, right? And you guys give me answers, which is greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. So why don't you guys ask me questions and I give you answers? So basically, this is going to be a whole Q&A segment. Like I said, my voice is a little cracky because my throat's a little scratchy. So my voice is going to go in and out. Bear with me. Okay? I'm sick, but I'm still doing this because I love to do it. Because I love to do it. So bear with me. So, like I was saying, questions from you guys, answers from me. So this is what we're going to do in this beautiful, beautiful segment of En-Syte. So my thing is this. I'm pretty sure we all have those little thoughts in the back of our minds about questions we want to ask questions we want to ask and don't know the answers to, but we want to know the answers to them. And we want to ask somebody who, will have an idea about, what's going on, or maybe even can figure out something. The beauty of this thing is you're not just asking me a question. You're asking everybody who's watching a question. So if someone replies with an answer, you're going to get an answer. Hey, Sam, how you doing? You're going to get an answer. So I say this. If you have a question about anything that's dealing with life, that's going on in your life, relationship, love, whatever the case may be, no matter what, if you have a question right now, feel free to answer it. Feel free to ask it, and either I'll answer it, or somebody who's watching, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, will answer it. So YouTube, you got any questions, pop it up. Facebook, you got any questions, pop it up. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this lovely, lovely segment going. I'm sick. Yes, I'm going to say it so many times that I am not feeling good. So I'm going to keep on drinking water, see if I can drown this thing out. And also at the same time, cold water going right down this scratchy throat right now feels excellent. So yeah, that's what the case is going to be. So anybody watching right now got any form of questions in any way, shape, or form for me, no matter what it is, if you have questions for me or for anybody that's watching right now, hey Asia, how you doing, sweetie? If you have any form of questions, feel free to ask them. You never know. Somebody may have an answer for them. Some may not. Who knows? Hey, Ashley, how you doing? You never know. So this is a whole Q&A segment right here, guys. This is not going to happen that often. Take advantage of this particular segment right now. It's Q&A. Take advantage of it. It's here for the taking. Get it while it is here, because it's not coming back for a long, long time, if ever again. By the way, did I mention I am a little bit under the weather? So my voice is a little cracky and shaky. I'm going to be sniffling, and I'm going to be drinking fair amounts of water. I got 2 bottles of water here, and I'm already halfway through one, and we're only 7 minutes into the show. So, yeah, if you have any questions at all, what's up, Christina? Any questions at all about love, relationship, like whatever the case may be, whether it be work, I don't care. If it's about that one person at your job, you just don't like what you want to do, smack them side. No, I'm just saying, don't smack them side the head, because you still want your job and everything like that. But if you have questions about anything, feel free to ask them. We are all here to answer them, and I will answer the best of my ability. And if I don't have the answer, I'm pretty sure somebody who's watching will have said answer. So let's take advantage of this while we have it. But while we're waiting on some questions, to let you know, I do know that, let me look at the calendar real quick. Next week is Christmas Eve. Yes, next week is Christmas Eve. I am not sure if I'm going to do a Christmas episode. I don't know if I'm going to do one next week or not, given the fact it's the holiday. It's Christmas Eve. Everybody's going to be with their family. No one really is going to be on. I mean, people are going to be posting up pictures on Facebook of their trees and stuff like that. But, no one's going to be on it to sit down and actually watch something for an hour or an hour or less, regardless. So, you know what? I'm looking for something, and I can't find anything that I can use. Yeah. So you all go ahead with those questions. I'll see you when I come back. I got to go to the bathroom and get some tissue. This cold stuff this being sick stuff ain't no joke, man. I ain't been sick in a while, man. I'll be right back. Y'all handle that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm coming back. Sorry. Sorry I had to leave. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go get some tissue because I need some tissue. I need some tissue. But I'm back. Okay. So like I was saying, anyone got any? Okay. All right, I ain't even gonna front right now. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people pop in. Everybody has popped out. Look, I'm not feeling all that good. And I seriously will delete this video from YouTube. And I will seriously not even do this. And I will not come back until the new year. I will seriously not do an episode until I come back on the new year. Cause I'm like, I don't know if it's a different kind of day. Everybody busy. I mean, let me know, because I swear I will cut this video off real quick. I will cut the live off real quick. I'll cut off the episode. Act like it never existed. I seriously will. I seriously would. All right, that just did it right there. I seen another person pop in and pop out, and I'm trying to do this episode and everything of that nature. So, I mean, normally I would fight through it and stick with it and everything of that nature and be like, yeah, go with it and go with it like that. But I'm trying to do this episode, and I'm explaining the episode, and nobody is there. This is the first since basically after like the first, say, like 4 months of me doing the show and actually went to a computer. People would be in all the time and everything. My question is, did you ever tell them? No, I did not. You entrusted me with that kind of thing. I don't tell anybody. When someone entrusts me with something, I don't tell anybody, no matter what. Now, if he's watching this right now, he's going to ask what? So, yeah, just know nothing was said, anything of that nature. All right? I'm the type of person you can confide in, and I'm not telling anybody any damn thing because it's not my place to tell them. If it's not my place to tell anybody something, I'm not going to tell them, period, point blank. That's just me. That's just the person I am. I don't tell nothing, and I'm really hoping that anybody who I rock with doesn't say anything either. When I say like, hey, just don't bring this up, don't talk to this between me and you. Keep this between me and you. It should stay between me and you. There's a lot of things between me and people that stay between me and people. Just I don't say nothing. I know every bit of detail, but I ain't saying nothing because it ain't my damn place to say anything. I keep on repeating myself with this because I want to emphasize the fact that things between me and a person stay between me and the person. That is what very few people fail to realize in terms of loyalty of a friend. Loyalty in a friendship, that is one thing. Something between you and another person stays between you and that other person. That is loyalty of friendship right there. You must stay within the confines of that loyalty. If you cannot stay within the confines of that loyalty of a friendship, then you do not deserve to even be someone's friend. You are just a person that is trying to get information to let somebody else know something, which is something I really, really hate. Just type this in real quick and oops. So, yeah, when it really boils down to that, well, thank you, Asia. I love you too, sweetie. I try and be as good a friend as possible. I really do. I really try and be that one. I really try and be a good friend, and really hoping that the people I'm friends with is the same in return. I found very few people who show that same level of loyalty like I show them, and it's kind of hard to find that. it really is, because a lot of people who are friends nowadays expect you to say yes all the time. Expect you to say yes all the time, and at one time you say no, all of a sudden they're not your friend no more. But they forgot about the 100 times that you said yes and has done that yes beforehand. I mean, like, yeah, that's just the issue with today. That's the problem with today and people and friendships. I mean, you okay? I did not mean to cut that part of my phone on. Hold on. I just happened to like look at my phone and see my do not disturb was on. I'm like, no, no, I need new. I need this bit of life here now. So yeah, you got to be careful about those types of friends. People who are just there just for information, or there just to say like, hey, this and such such did this and such such did that. Why are you telling people what I do? I thought we was cool. You're not supposed to tell people what I do. I tell you because I trust you. But now you saying that I can't trust you. I'm trying to move in silence, but you making so much noise while I'm moving. Don't do that. You don't do that. When I move in silence, let me move in silence. I trust you to come. I trust you with this, so you know what I'm doing. So just in case something happens, you know where I'm at. That is the reason why you have that one person to tell, and you better hope that one person don't tell everybody else, because then you're not moving in silence. It's like you walking on plastic bags right now. You making too much noise. I can't emphasize this enough because I just went through something like this. Literally, just went through something like this, and trust the wrong individual. I trusted the wrong individual, and stuff went awry. Hey, Keita, and stuff basically went awry, and I almost lost a really good friend in the midst of it, and I don't like that shit. So, that's that kind of thing. You have to be careful with whom it is that you trust. You have to be careful with whom it is that you consider a friend, because some of these people are some backstabbing people for real. Be very, very careful and understand that loyalty in a friendship goes a long way. Um, Actually, this is a whole Q&A session. I just started going off about friendship and loyalty, but basically, this whole thing was about questions. You guys ask questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If I can't answer them, someone else watching will answer. So it's basically like that. That's basically what it's supposed to be. But I just started going off uh, about loyalty and friendship. Also, at the same time, I am sick. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm whole, but I'm good. I'm good. So my voice is gonna crack here next. My throat's a little scratchy. My nose is a little stopped up, so I sound a little bit nasally. So just bear with me. And I've been drinking hella water already. I normally preserve the water to last a while, but I'm not even 20 minutes into the show, and I'm almost all the way out of my first bottle. That's why I got two. But besides that, but yeah, that's basically what we're talking about, Keita. Is like you ask a question, I give you answers to it. If it's something that kind of gets to me, I might just kind of snap off about it. Maybe, hey Danielle, how you doing? So I may snap out about it, I may talk about it, depending on what it is. Like Asia just asked me a question, and it was basically about, it was about did I say anything to a certain somebody about something, and no, I didn't. But I'm letting her know about levels of friendship and the trust and the loyalty that comes with me being a friend. I I try to be as loyal as a friend as possible. I try to be as loyal as possible. I try to be as trusting as possible. Unless you give me a reason to not trust you or to not be loyal to you, then yeah, I'm walking away. But other than that, if you tell me something in confidence, trust me, it's staying with me in confidence. I ain't gonna tell nobody anything because that's not my place to tell anybody jack shit. And if people understood that, business, a lot of people's business would stay private. So yeah, bear with me as well. I do have tissue because my nose is running. So whenever I bend down, don't worry about it. Okay. Sound like I did a line of coke right there, but I didn't. Hey, but yeah. Let's let's keep this going as best we can, as best we can, not as long as we can, as best we can. So bear with me, bear with me. So um, yeah, so basically we're just asking questions. Feel free to ask any question you want. It will be answered to the best of its ability by either me or one of the lovely viewers watching. And I'm sorry, I was supposed to bend down to do that. I'm sorry, force of habit. And we'll go on from there. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my nose. I don't care. I'm not feeling good, but I'm still doing this because I love to do this. I'm gonna keep on saying that throughout the entire segment of this show. Um, yeah. So the thing is, the thing is, friendship can go a long way. You can actually love your friends as much as you love a significant other. You will treat them as friends still, but you can love your friends. You can love your friends as much as you want to. You can be as loyal to your friends as you are to your mate. Hey, Tay, how you doing? You can do so many things in terms of your friendship and the bond that y'all grow, and it can actually be stronger than most relationships. Is what people fail to realize. Friendship and the loyalty within friendship is just like a relationship, but there's no relationship commitment. There's no sex unless y'all one of those types of friends. There's nothing of that nature. There's nothing of that volume. But the loyalty behind it is what's good. Basically, Simone, this is a whole Q&A thing. I'm just still talking about the whole friendship loyalty thing right now until someone else asks me another question. And I'm trying to stretch this out as long as possible, but I can't stretch out talking about loyalty and friendship that damn long. So yeah. Anyone got any questions that we can answer, that I can answer, or something of that nature? Any question that you feel is necessary for you to have the answer to, let's work together and answer it. Okay, Dan said, "What is your take on sex ships and kids conceived in it? With a woman want a relationship, but the man doesn't, but the man does not, but has to raise this child." Ooh, that is wow. Okay, so basically, when it comes down to a sex ship and a child is conceived from it, here's the thing: if the man did not want a relationship, he should have treated the sex as if you're one in a relationship. You should have been hitting it raw in the first place. Don't care. The moment you start hitting it raw, you are supposed to start basically thinking about like, okay, this is going to come with some consequences if I'm not careful. So here's the thing: you don't have to be in a relationship to raise a child. I get that, but at the same time, ground should be made in terms of what it is that you're doing. A sex ship, a sex ship is kind of hard because somebody's going to get attached and somebody may not, and that makes things difficult when one person goes their way and the other person is just kind of stuck there. So yeah, it's like that. But if a child is conceived from it, the man should still raise the child as they're supposed to, because that is their child. No ifs, no ands, no buts. You may not be in a relationship with the mother, but you have to go ahead with that. Simone said, "Friends don't make it out alive if they shit on loyalty." That is very true. Marquita said, "Let's elaborate more on the loyalty with friendships and relationships. If they conflict, whose side do you think the person should take? Ooh, hold on. Ooh, okay. Let's elaborate more on loyalty with friendships and relationships. If they conflict, whose side do you think the person should take? Oh, that right there is a different level right there. Now, some people will look at that in different ways. One, they'll see like, okay, who did you know longer? Who do you trust longer? Like, yeah, you've been in this relationship with this person for about 3 years, but you know your friend for about 10. Or you've been in your relationship for 5 years and you known your friend for like 2. So it makes you wonder whose side you take, because some people see it as a time frame thing. Some people will be like, okay, well, my friend is right, but also this is my significant other. What do I do? Well, in that case, if you feel strongly about both of them, I'm sorry for keep wiping my nose, but it keeps running. If you feel strongly about both of them in terms of your friend, your level of friendship and your level of relationship are both the same, you can always intervene and not take a side and just tell them to stop arguing, stop the conflict, whatever the case may be. If it's something that you cannot do within yourself, that is a whole difficult level right there. It is a very, very difficult level. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? Because you don't want to end your friendship, but you don't want to end your relationship. But one or the other is going to end if you take a side. Somebody is going to get hurt if you take a side, and that's just the wrong part about it. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. If they ask you to choose, ooh, if they ask you to choose between your relationship and your friendship, which one are you taking? Mm. Now that's difficult because that also depends on the length of time plus the level that you're in on the relationship or friendship. That's difficult. That is very, very difficult. I can't even answer that one. If someone can answer that one, please feel free to answer, Marquita, because I can't answer that question. That is too difficult. That is way too difficult. Um, Danielle says, "What if the mother takes the child away from the man because she can't have the relationship?" Then that's when you go to court. But then again, it might be a man who didn't want a kid in the first place. Now, if it's a man who didn't want a kid in the first place, then he just won without winning. But if it's a man who wants to see his child, who wants to raise his child and things like that, she cannot hold the child hostage just because he doesn't want a relationship. And that's the real messed up part, because a lot of people do that in divorces and things like that, or relationships. They hold the child hostage. Stop using kids as a pry bar or a weapon to get to a man. It's not good. It's not cool. That is not how you handle a situation as a grown adult. You do not use a child as a tool to hurt somebody. You don't do that. Here's the thing: it's already enough men in the world. There's already enough men in the world who don't want to be a father to their kids, who are not fathers to their kids, who act like their kids don't even exist. When you actually have an individual, when you actually have a man who wants to be in that child's life, let him be in that child's life. Don't let your pettiness of him not want to be in a relationship with you anymore, you know, take your pride and everything like that. Just swallow your pride. Let him be the father that he wants to be to his child. Plain and simple. There is no reason. There is no reason for you to actually hold your child hostage from a man who wants to be with his child. Let that child know this is your father. This is your daddy. This is Papa. Whatever you want to call. This is who he is. Let him be that. Let him be that, plain and simple. I'm sorry, there shouldn't be no such thing as that. Just because she don't want a relationship, but yeah, I'm gonna hold your child hostage because you don't want a relationship. No, no, I want to see my kid. I want to spend time with my kid. You're not gonna keep my kid from me. Otherwise, we go on to court. One bottle down. Yeah, so seriously, like, what up, Dre? So seriously, it's like, why would you do that? Why would anybody do that in terms of anything? You know? Why would anybody even think to be like, I'm just not gonna, yeah, you're not gonna see your kid. You're not. You're not. You're not. You don't want to be in a relationship with me. You're not gonna see your kid. Why the fuck not? Why can't I see my kid? I didn't have to work to make them. Can I see my kid? Let me see. Let me see the product of my work. Plain and simple. Danielle says, I totally agree. I just feel we don't have that right when we both lay together, no matter our situation. Wait, whoa, hold on. I totally agree. I just feel we don't have that right when we both lay together, no matter our situation. True, true, true. And it is being done every day. Yeah. And that is being done every day. And that's actually very sad. That is very, very sad. There's actually people out there who want to be fathers to their kids. They just don't want to be with the mamas. And the mothers are holding these kids like, here's your baby. You can't see your baby. You can't see your baby. I'm like, I'm going to court. I'm taking the baby. Plain and simple. There's people out there there's men out there that have done that and actually won. And they have full custody of their child or kids. You know? Let him see his child. Don't be, as Danielle said, bitterness. Don't be bitter. Don't be petty. Don't be prideful. Think about the child. Think about the child, wanting or needing a father in their life. There's a lot of kids out there that don't have that. Let it be. Let it happen. Plain and simple. Shit. Any other questions? Any other questions so far? Dan said, and they don't want to deal with the mothers either. Yeah, they don't. Nobody wants to deal with that side of the fence when it comes down to that. Like, once you leave somebody and y'all have a child together, you do not want to deal with that side of the fence. Period, point blank. You do not. You do not. You just want to come see your child, spend time with your child, take your child to Chuck E. Cheese or any other establishment that's not owned or ran by a rat. And just enjoy. And just enjoy the time with your child. Plain and simple. Nothing wrong with that at all. Period. Nothing wrong with that. So it's like, you're just trying to figure out some things. You're really trying to figure out some things in terms of certain situations. What's up, Darius? So when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the nitty gritty of that, you want to see your child, and the mother won't let you see it. Court. If you got to take it out the legal way, take it out the legal way. Plain and simple. Court. But any other questions? Any other questions while we got some time left to go? Before I rub my nose red. Look like Rudolph in this mug. Because I ain't got that special tissue that, soft on your nose with the aloe vera and stuff of that nature. I know what it's called. They just don't pay me to mention them, so I'm not going to mention them. That's I didn't mean to mention the establishment where the rat is the mascot. Uh, how many days until Dre Day 2020? Well, let's see that, shall we? Uh, let's see. I don't know if my Hey Google works. Let's see. We'll just type this in real quick. Till November 4th, 2020. To answer your question, Simone, we have 323 days left. We have 323 days left. That is why the camera is flipped on here. I'm sorry, YouTube. You can't. It's backwards, but you can see. Have I dated outside of my race? Have I dated outside of my race? No. 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 I've never dated outside of my race. Never dated. I've been with women outside of my race, but not dated anyone outside of my race. Do you feel that certain topics interracial couples should have? Yeah, don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody, because here's the thing: when it comes down to interracial relationships, the only difference between two people of the same race dating somebody in an interracial group, the only difference between two people of the same race and two people of different races dating each other is the fact that there's somebody or somebodies or some people that's going to talk and say negative stuff about it. That is the only difference. Everything else is the same. It's two people who love each other. It's two people who care for each other. It's two people who have each other's back. Just like in any other relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a black or it's no matter if they're black or white or Asian, black or Asian, black or Hispanic, white and Hispanic, Asian Hispanic. It doesn't matter. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if I don't care if they're Japanese and Switzerland. If they love each other, let them can love each other. Don't say anything bad or negative about it. Let it be as it be. Let it be as it be. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Because if you really think about it, none of us are 100% anything in this country. Not too many of us are 100% any race in this country. Not too many people is 100% black. Not too many people are 100% white. Not too many people 100% Asian, Hispanic. Don't matter. Nobody is 100% anything, so nobody should say anything about anything. Oh, you're talking about understanding different positions of society. There should be no differences. That's the problem. There should be no differences in society, period, point blank. There should not be. Nowhere near. There should not be. There should not be no differences in society. Because you basically are meeting somebody who has the same interests as you. Okay, here's the thing. You have two people of the same race, right? If they're raised slightly different, they're going to be different music tastes. There's going to be different music tastes. There's going to be different things of that nature. I just feel I'm not saying that there's not a talk. I'm just saying that there really shouldn't be, because we should all, maybe it's just me being positive and open-minded, but we should all just love each other fucking equally. Here's the thing. I find every race has someone extremely beautiful and extremely fucking ugly on the male and female sides. No race is fucking perfect. We're all human. Deal with it. Let's just go. Let's see. Simone says she's replied to Keita said she had that talk with her boyfriend. Deb, hey Deb, sorry. She said true. Keita says I agree. I do think it's important to understand the different plight of others. It should not be, but it is. Yeah, it is. But it's the world that we live in because everybody looks at an individual because of because of the color of their skin and thinks something else. Mind you, everybody sees a black person immediately think they're a thug. When that person is actually a well-educated individual, you never know. They see a white person, they think like, "Oh my God, he is so well spoken." When he's actually the thuggish one, he's actually the gangster one. He's actually the one who then shot some people. Here's the thing: there are murderers and gangsters of all races all across the globe. It don't matter. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? There's just so many things about that, so it really don't matter. But I'm not getting into race. I'm just talking about interracial relationships. There should not be a major issue with it, none whatsoever. But I understand that there are different views from society, different views in terms of culture, and buak bam, it's the world we live in. Man, this is the Q&A episode. This may not come back again. I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But if you have any questions right now is the time to ask them. Either I will answer or somebody in the immediate chat will answer them. If anyone has anything, feel free to answer them. Feel free to ask the questions if you have anything. Feel free to ask. I'm sorry. I'm a little under the weather right now, so my mind is a little foggy in points in time. So just bear with me right now. Bear with me. That's why I got the tissue, and I'm on my second bottle of water right now. So just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. Simone, you know me for about 5 years. You already know how to. Simone has asked me how tall I am. Someone who I've been friends with for over 5 years. For 5 years plus and counting, she asks me, how tall am I? Just due to the nature of this show, and I said you asked a question. If I can answer it, I will. Fine, I will say it, Simone. To answer Simone's question, everybody out there, I am 6'5" tall. I am 6'5". I think I'm actually closer to 6'6" because I have a coworker. Who is 6'5", and I'm slightly taller than him. So I think I'm about 6'5" and maybe 3/4 of what. That's why your autocorrect is messing up your words. Yeah, dang you, Hall. Yeah, I'm tall. Yes, I'm 6'5". Am I happy? Ooh, define happy. Define happy, Keita. Tell us about your growth as a man. Oh my God. Do I got time for that? Let me see if I can narrow it down to something very, very summary. Very summed up. It basically started after I got out of high school. I graduated from high school 2004 at the age of 19. During those first 2 years of me being out of school, I basically watched my sister's kids. While she went to school to become a nurse, and that she also worked at the same time. So once she was finished, I went off and got myself a job. I was still a little young, a little childish, but I understood the value of work, and I went to work every single day. And I had that job for about 3 years and lost it. And I was upset how I lost it and things of that nature. Then I had my paper route job. My paper route job began to show me my true worth ethic. It showed me what I was able to do. It showed me to not settle for what I'm shown not to settle. I already had that mentality back when I was 21 to not settle. I always want to be great. I always want to be great. Um, on some platform or another, I wanted to be great. And delivering newspapers showed me that there was no room for me to grow. So it was time for me to go. So I did that job for about 3.5 years. And then I finally am where I am right now in a casino. And I started out entry, entry. And over the course of time, me seeing all these people, me seeing all these things, me learning from people, me meeting these people, helped me develop to who I am right now. I've seen plenty of people leave and chase their dream and actually have owned their dream right now. Are owning their dream. And it shows that anything is possible. That is actually what triggered me to actually start this show, to actually do something that I would enjoy doing and watch it grow. People that I've been with show me the mistakes that I've made in life and show me what I need to do to correct them. These things that I've learned over the course of my adult life from age 21 to now, about to be 35. I'll be 35 next month. And that whole course of 14 years, I have learned a fair amount of information, have learned a fair amount about myself. And you know when you're ready. You know when you're ready for something. You don't have to tell anybody. You just know that you are. So my growth as not just a man, but as an individual, as a human being, has come from all of the people that I've met and all of the things that I have done, whether they be big or small. It's all due to that. And it has expanded exponentially over the course of the past 3 years. Because in my job, I've learned patience, I've learned control, I've learned understanding, and I learned compromise on a whole different level. My professional goals is my thing is I enjoy where I work at. What up, Dre? What up, Janae? I enjoy. Oh, Andre didn't get a chance to say congratulations on the new position, man. Um, my professional goal is because I love the establishment and where I work in. I love working in the casino. I love working around the people. My professional goal is to actually run a run a department. I want to run a department. I don't want to just be like watching over a department. I want to run it. I want to run it. I want to be in charge of it. I want to be the person that be like, you know what? This is something that's going to actually help it, and this is actually something that's going to do it. Dre, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I've been trying my best, and hell, over the last 6 months, I've been in a new position. So yeah, it's been working, I guess, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to do something with this cold. I'm gonna take some medicine. I think I got something going on. Yeah, um, because I've noticed something about my growth. I've noticed something about my growth, and My growth over time has prepared me not just for life, not just for what lies ahead, but has prepared me for the person that I want to bring on this journey with me and share this journey, as well as me sharing theirs. That is what it's going to be. What I've been doing to reach this goal is learning everything I possibly can. Everything I possibly can from anybody and everybody who's willing. Um, if I can learn from somebody, I will learn from somebody. I will learn from a child just to learn something. And this is something that I know that will take me up more. If it's something that I don't know, but I know it can take me to another level or at least get me into the strides to get me to that next level, I will listen. I will try to understand it and I will try to accomplish it, achieve it, and overcome it, whatever the case may be. That is what I've been doing. Yeah, I've always talked to the higher ups. I've always spoken to my higher ups. But the thing is, I speak to them, but I don't speak to them as if they are just higher ups. I speak with them as if they are just, regular people. I'm not one of those people who brown nose and kiss ass. I'm sorry, I don't do that. I'm not fit to suck up to anybody because that's not my style. I'm going to show you that I am more than qualified for anything based off of what I'm able to do. Not because I can kiss your ass the best. That's not my style. Dre says, little bro, just know that I am so proud of you, of the man that you've grown into. Man, she is there and God will reveal her soon. Just stay patient and know that everything ain't bad. God wants you God wants to see you go through without stressing. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I appreciate it. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, and I'm really being patient and everything like that. Yeah, there are some things that still get to me. There are some things that still stress me out, and I'm at the point right now that I'm understanding that bad things happen for good reasons. You don't know the good reason, but bad things happen for good reasons, and that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, good networking is a must. I do agree with that, Keena. I really do agree. Um, but yeah, I've been trying and I've been interweaving, putting thoughts in people's heads and things like that, showing initiative, giving ideas and things of that nature to show that I'm not just creative, but I am also ingenuitive. Um, and I understand places of that I work with because I'm not coming in, just do it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop stressing and I'm gonna go ahead and go with the flow and see what happens. Like Jay just said, if she comes my way, trust and believe it. I will love it if she comes my way. If she comes my way and she comes into my life that the way that it'll just make me not want to look at anyone else, not want to turn to anybody else, then I'm good. I'm solid. That is what I want. That is what I desire. I want that one person and just that one person. I'm that is all I really want. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is who I want. Um, but yeah. Oh my god, my nose. Oh my nose. Oh my nose. Yeah, I know you roll up with me on the Queens. It's still gonna take you 3 hours to get to me. I could drive someplace else in 3 hours. I'll be out of sight, out of mind. You just don't know, Simone. You just don't know. Yeah. So people who know me knows what I desire, knows what I like. So yeah, if it happens, it happens. That's all I can say. Um, one last question before I end this show because it's about 5 minutes before I have to leave. Okay, I may never know when you're in the city, but guess what? You don't know where I'll be at. I ain't gotta answer my door if I'm home or not. What do you think of an empowerment event? Well, you mean just basically an event to empower people, just like a whole like speech or something like that. The other just to like a motivational type of thing. Create vision boards and become successful. Wait, okay, wait. Maybe I'm confused. Wait, what's an empowerment event? Because I mean, that just sounds like a huge motivational type of speech. Maybe I'm missing something. Ain't nobody worry about you, Simone. You drift around those corners all you want. Ain't nobody worried. Um, Maybe I'm confused about what an empowerment event is. So basically, me doing an event to empower people. Oh, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying. That actually doesn't sound too bad. It really doesn't. Which normally comes from people that have, already have some form of success. I have, I have some success in my life based off of the things that I want and things that I wanted. I have some. Um, so I believe that is something that is a possibility. It just depends on what happens next level for me. That's not something I won't do until next level. Um, we need this. It can be small, just bringing like minds together. Okay, that's understandable. You know what? That don't sound too bad. So wait. Is it almost like a think tank in a way, or if we can party together, we can get empowered. We can get empowered and network. Okay, okay, I feel it. Okay, I think I'm understanding. I really think I'm understanding. I got you. So yeah, that actually does not sound that bad. Of course, if we can party together, we can always network and empower each other. That is something that I know that don't you downgrade your success. Your success and always will be. I appreciate that, Simone. Thank you. But yeah, that's something that I know that Dre is good for. Dre is good for networking and empowering people with things that he said. I've taken so much advice from him over the course of the time that I've known him that it's ridiculous. So yeah. Um, okay, that was pretty decent. I enjoyed the question and answer thing. I just thought that the questions would be more like about other things, not about my personal self. So I'm not going to be doing this one for a while because there's only so much that I'm going to answer. Um, Marquez says, celebrate the success of each other, like your promotion and etc. Yeah, we do. We don't try to. Yeah, things of that nature. Um, but yeah, now acknowledging our greatness, which is something that we all must do. My hair is a freaking mess. I can't wait till I get it cut. I don't know when I'm gonna get it cut, but I'm gonna get it cut. Um, but again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the questions and answers. Um, I will put on Facebook before the 24th if I'm going to do a show on the 24th and a show for New Year's Eve. I mean, it's going to be an iffy thing, but we're going to find out if I'm going to do something or not. Um, I will let everybody know before and ahead of time. And hopefully I'll feel better by then. So thank you again for all the questions and hopefully I answer them all to the best of my ability. At YouTube, I'm still waiting on you all to pop in. Somebody's gonna pop in at some juncture. So I got like 20 somebody subscribers. Somebody gonna pop in at some juncture, and I would greatly appreciate that. Over here, YouTube, you're on this. Get the finger. I'm sorry, Facebook. It's for YouTube. That's why it's at an angle. But let me go ahead and get up out of here. You all have yourselves a wonderful night. Hey, Tiffany, you all have yourselves a wonderful night. And remember, stay insightful. Oh, I'm not feeling too good, but peace.